down the boulevard, cruising with the windows down, feeling like we run this town.
Hi guys, today we're going to be working on my sleep schedule. This is episode 2 of my Dream Life series where I am sorting out my life, I'm getting my shit together, I am leveling up my life, I am going to be living my dream life by the end of this series. And if you watched episode 1, thank you so much, but you don't have to watch episode 1. Each vlog is going to be on a different topic. We're just doing like vlogs where I chat with you guys, get really real, and trust me, a lot of stuff happens during this vlog, but then I'm working on something or I'm sort of talking about a theme in each vlog. So last episode it was kind of about journaling and reflecting and figuring out what I want my dream life to look like, and in this episode we are working on one of the biggest habits that I feel like is holding me back, and that is my sleep schedule. This is me at the end of this little experiment, this little week of working on my sleep schedule, and trust me, you'll see in the vlog, first of all I was on my period for part of this vlog, so that did not help. I look a lot better, and I'll tell you what, I feel a lot better at the end of this experiment. And in this sort of set of vlogs, this set of check-ins, I'm going to talk about what I do to improve my morning and night routine, how I'm resetting it, and just like little revelations I have along the way. But the reason this is the first thing I wanted to work on, it's twofold. First of all, trying to figure out my sleep routine, whether that's going to sleep earlier or waking up earlier or just sleeping better. This is something that I've been consistently trying to work on for years, and I've always gone to sleep late and I've always woken up late, and that is just not the type of person I want to be, and that is not how I'm going to achieve the things I want to achieve to live my dream life. So it is a long time habit that I have been attempting, and also this is the second thing, it has been affecting my life massively, and throughout periods of my life it has affected me more, it has affected me less. I've been on better and worse sleep schedules, but there was a point last week where I was just so upset because I woke up at like midday and half the day was gone. Why do I let this happen? This is something that I am entirely in control of, and I need to get my shit together. Sorry about the swearing, I don't normally swear in my vlogs, but I just want to be really casual and real with you in this series of vlogs. And I do also want to mention that I'm coming from a position of privilege where I'm currently working for myself, I'm doing freelance, so the fact that I have the privilege to go to sleep really late and wake up late, although it is a thing I want to change and I want to be on a more regular schedule, it is a privilege that I even get to be upset about sleeping in, because obviously some people don't even get the opportunity to sleep in, they're a lot busier than me, and I want to recognize that. But I also thought this would be useful, especially when I was a student, when you are doing something where you have more of a control of your own sleep schedule. I thought this might be a useful thing to talk about, and hopefully a little bit relatable to share my findings. So first of all, the format of this vlog is basically going to be little check-ins in the mornings and nights of the days I'm filming. It's not a whole daily vlog because that would be a very long vlog, but I just check in the morning, I tell you how it's going, check in the night, tell you how it's going, and I'll just update you guys throughout the week. And then also I just want to give you sort of a baseline from where I'm starting this vlog. Like I said, I'm filming this vlog at the end of the week and I feel so much better, and I won't spoil anything. Hopefully I share some helpful revelations and some helpful tips and tricks with figuring out your sleep schedule. I was literally going to sleep around 2 AM, I was staying up so late, I would maybe get into bed around 1:30, I would shower, and the thing is, a non-negotiable for me is I read every single night before I go to sleep, and I've done that for years. If I want to make room for stuff like that I love in my life, then I can't stay up late and then read for another hour after I get into bed. There was a significant amount of nights where I was going to bed at like 3 AM. And the other thing is too, I've recently got really back into writing, and I definitely want to talk about that more in this vlog series, but sometimes I wouldn't start writing till 11 or midnight, and then I would write for an hour or two. It all just spiraled on top of each other, because then also I got in this habit of not waking up till 11, 11:30, 12. I didn't wake up at the time I wanted to, and I'll talk about this in the vlog. It's so bad, it's so annoying. I let the perfectionism get to me. I'd say, well, oh, I'm already not up by the time I want to, I'll just hop on Instagram, and then an hour passed, I'd hop on TikTok, another hour passed, and it was just horrific. And I was getting myself so down because I already would beat myself up at the start of the day by saying I didn't do it right, so I almost self-sabotage the day by just being lazy and staying in bed and letting everything pile up. And I'm gonna get into this later. I think the next episode of the Dream Life series is gonna be all about productivity and what I'm doing to not let things get overwhelming and get everything done. This is such a key step before I do that productivity vlog next, because I didn't have enough time in my day and I was letting my days and my life slip away from me, and it was a horrible feeling. That is why we're starting at the beginning of this vlog. I'm gonna see you guys when we jump into the first day of my little sleep schedule experiment. Hi guys, I just wanted to do an update of night 1 of this challenge, and I really didn't want to film. I'm tired, my hair is like a bit gross. The lighting's not good, it's not like a time I'd normally film. And to be honest, I haven't even planned the video you're currently watching yet, but I'm just planning out a bunch of new stuff you guys are gonna see on my channel, which obviously I talked about at the beginning of this video. And I didn't record this morning because I actually had a meeting I had to go to. I went to sleep not particularly early last night, probably around midnight, but I got up at 7 and I've had the best day and I've just got so much done today. I have felt so productive and I actually had time, well, I'm having time to do things I really enjoy. I've had so much time to do writing, to bake banana bread. I've literally just had like 2 slices. It is so good. And I got like my entire to-do list done. I can't remember the last day that's happened. It's just such a great feeling. It has just hit 11. I've been writing for a good couple hours. I'm gonna finish up writing, probably do another 20 minutes, half an hour, and then go to sleep. I know this is a little bit later than I want to do. I want to sleep around 11 every night. I'm just so on a roll, and this is one of my issues, is I get really into things, like particularly writing at night, and I could stay up to like 3 AM just writing. Then I'm gonna go to bed and I will see you guys in the morning, and I'm not sure 100% what time I'm gonna try wake up. Let's say before 9:30. Honestly, if it is before 10 AM, that is a win in my books. But anyway, good night, and I hope day 2 goes just as well with waking up and feeling productive as today did. Good morning. Let me get the correct time for you. It is 20 past 10 and I woke up just over an hour ago. I woke up probably around 9:15 and I got out of bed at 9:28. Anyway, I've done a bunch of stuff since I woke up. I filled my water bottle. This is your reminder to take a big sip of water because I woke up feeling so thirsty. You can probably hear it in the background. I'm just frothing up milk to make my coffee. I've also made a cup of tea. I've obviously got dressed, did my skincare, done the cat litter, said hi to Jake, whatever. He's always up before me. That's a goal. Wake up at the same time as Jake. That'd be good. So I'm gonna get on with my day. I'm really excited. I have a lot of things I want to do today, but it's also not as busy as yesterday, so that's really nice. I have a big collaboration going live today, which I'm so excited about. That's on my TikTok, so I've got to do all the stuff around that. So I have to admit, I was pretty like, I still am like medium energy. I was pretty low energy when I woke up, but that's the thing. Obviously you're not gonna, well, I don't want to say obviously you're not gonna wake up feeling just super high energy, because I know sometimes I do, and I think it has to do with just getting out of bed right away. I spent just like probably 5 minutes on my phone because I wanted to look at something, and then I selected a podcast. I think for today it's been pretty good. I'm excited to have my coffee. I'm having a mint latte and my English breakfast tea upstairs. I have my water. I'm gonna get on my computer and start doing some work, doing some planning. I think I'm gonna plan this video that you guys are seeing because at the minute it is unplanned. I think I'm gonna show you guys my mint latte now. I've been making these a lot recently and they are so nice.
We're driving down the boulevard, cruising with the windows down, feeling like we're...
I also forgot to mention I have some banana bread, which obviously I told you guys I made last night. I had a couple slices last night. It is so good, and I think banana bread is like a perfect breakfasty treat, because I do think waking up with something to look forward to makes it so much easier to wake up. I was like thinking about this when I was in bed, but yeah, it's also nice to have something before I have my coffee, before I have my vitamins. Do you know, I'll take my vitamins while I'm filming as well, but it's nice to eat something before that, and it stops me getting hangry, because I'm definitely the type of person who gets really hangry. This is Coco, who you can hear me out in the back of all the clips. I don't know if you can see, her sister Ren is back there. But I will tell you what vitamins I'm taking, because I do think that's a big part of me feeling better. In the winter, I love the winter, but I have noticed this winter it has been quite cloudy, and it's not the winter, it's not seeing the sun. The other day the sun came out for like an hour before the sunset, and so I literally, that's why I have a camping chair back there. I dragged it outside and I sat outside. I had a cup of tea in the snow, and it was so much fun and it made me feel so much better. But the reason I'm talking about this is because I take vitamin D every morning, and particularly in the winter, I don't want to forget this. So I take 1 vitamin D, probiotic, and then I take magnesium, which is meant to be really good for your muscles and your bones, I think it is. If I've been skiing or something like that, the magnesium helps so much. I just put them all in an old pill lid and I take them. And I have some water. Really good about this morning, and I will see you guys tonight. I'm towards the end of 4th Wing, which is a really big book if you guys don't know, and I'm very close to the ending, and so maybe I'll motivate myself by saying if I go to bed I'll like be able to finish 4th Wing, or at least get a couple chapters in, because at the minute I've only been able to read like 1 chapter a night because it's super late. That's how I'm gonna motivate myself tonight. I will see you guys then. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in for, I guess this is day 2 for like my night routine. It is about to be, I think it's 11:15. again. Today's been going really well. Got a lot of stuff done. Wasn't as productive as yesterday, but I also didn't have as much stuff to do as yesterday. And I didn't get up too early, but I did get up at my sort of like goal time. I want to be in bed at 11, but before 11:30 is my goal. Anyway, something I've been doing to kind of set myself up for the next day tonight is I've just been planning out my day and everything I'm going to do tomorrow. I think this makes me feel less stressed and helps me sort of get on with things in the morning, because I know what I'm going to do when I wake up. I'm not overwhelmed. I just have it in front of me and I kind of have a plan. I definitely need something to look forward to in the morning. Okay, Ren's gonna sit on my lap if you see anything. Having this banana bread breakfast has been really enjoyable. Having nice matchas. I actually just got this new matcha, which is imported from Jeju Island in Korea, and it was actually really reasonably priced. I've been looking for a good matcha and this one's really good, so looking forward to that. It's so lovely. If I think about what I have to look forward to tomorrow, I'm doing some filming of some cool videos. I'm doing the boyfriend picks, the books I read, and it is also the 1st of February tomorrow, so it'll be nice setting up like stuff for February. And January's been like a weird setup month. It's been really good, but it's had a lot of highs and lows, you know, so I think it'll be nice to get into February, and I have a lot to look forward to in February. And I'm gonna do a really quick, I say I'm gonna do like a really quick 20-minute sprint, but I tend to just get into such a flow state with writing and I can't stop. But I'm gonna try do a quick sprint and then I'm gonna go to bed, enjoying how this is going so far, and I feel like I'm being really sustainable with it. I'm not like burning myself out waking up at 6 AM, which I mean I could do for a couple days, but it's just like doesn't fit with my lifestyle and like me. I'm not gonna say I'm not a morning person, because I love mornings. I'm just not traditionally someone who wakes up super early. Guys, I'm sorry to disappoint. It is 12:46 and I got really into writing. I'm going to bed now, and if you can hear any noise, that is still the cat who's hanging out with me. And we'll chat more in the morning and see how this goes. Hi guys, I just wanted to pop in. It is about 10:20, so I definitely didn't check in this morning. I meant to, but it's the first day of the month and I've just been super busy getting everything set up. I'm talking a little bit croaky, I think. Today has been a day. I got so much done. Got a lot of filming done, so my voice is killing me. I think I got up about 9:15 this morning. It was really good, and I just got really into my day. Last night when I said to you guys the things I'm looking forward to tomorrow are, and I said them, that really helped me get out of bed, and I always feel like I should turn that into some kind of habit or practice where I consciously do that every day. But I will say something I'm looking forward to tomorrow is again the banana bread. And also I think it's going to be a sort of chiller day tomorrow. Hopefully I'm just going to have some time to cozy up and write. No matter what happens during your day, if you spend that time in the morning and you have control over it, no one can take that from you, because you spend that morning routine by yourself. You get up a little bit earlier, you do a couple nice things, and no one can change that. No matter what happens in the day. I definitely had some things happen today with like work stuff that have just been not the best, but you know, I had that good morning and I made sure I had that, and I have this good night, and no one can take that away from me no matter what the day throws at me. I also don't want to be ungrateful. I had some really amazing work stuff happen today as well, so that was really good. It is 10:20-ish. I'm going to write for a bit and I'm going to set an alarm. I'm still not getting better at not leaving my writing till later. I want to be in bed about 11, 11:15, and that is going to happen despite what happened last night. Let's not even talk about that. I think I went to sleep around 2 AM, but I was up on time, and if I keep getting up earlier I will eventually get tired earlier. But I want to show the reality, I want to show the ups and downs, I want to show just like the realistic clips, and I really do hope it helps. Guys, good morning. And I can say that because it is still technically morning. It is 11:44. I somehow slept through my alarms. I was quite tired last night. I did go to sleep earlier, not as early as I said to you guys on vlog, 1:45. So again, I need to sort this out. This is what we're going to work on tonight, because I really want to keep this vlog going maybe to the end of the week. It's kind of like a weekly check-in with me working on this one habit. In this vlog series, as we move to other habits, I'll keep you updated on this habit, etc. Keep you updated on my life, and the other vlogs in this series might be more like weeks in my life, days in my life, whatever, rather than like check-ins. But then I finished 4th Wing last night. I was about 60 pages from the end, and I finished this one chapter and I was like sobbing and crying, and I was like, I'm just gonna finish this now because I'm already sobbing and crying. But I did wake up about 10. But the thing is, I feel like I'm a bit self-destructive, because if I wake up and it's past 10, I'm like, oh, well, I might as well just go on my phone. And then so I only got out of bed like past 11. Hopefully hopping into bed early and reading early, 1, will remind me how good it is, and 2, will make me fall asleep earlier. And I've been umming and ahhing about this for a while. I am gonna start charging my phone in our closet. So the layout of our bedroom is like bedroom, walk through closet, bathroom. So I'm gonna charge my phone either in the bathroom or in the closet, so I cannot roll over and go on it in the morning. And that was something I really wanted to do, but I have been doing pretty well with not even hopping on my phone in the mornings in the sort of first part of this vlog. Today I ruined it and now I'm charging it in another room, and so I'll have to get up when my alarm goes off rather than just snoozing it. I don't even snooze it. I don't know if I'm the only one who does this. I just have like 20 alarms that I all turn off. What I did do this morning was I woke up, listened to a podcast while I was getting ready, did my skincare, did my hair, changed into a little loungewear outfit. So I did all of that is part of my morning routine, but I didn't go downstairs and have breakfast because it's almost lunchtime. I didn't go make a coffee. If I want a coffee, I can make it when I'm downstairs already cooking for lunch. I didn't go downstairs and do any of that stuff. I'm gonna do that when I go downstairs for lunch. I'm just drinking the water that I filled up last night, so I'm not procrastinating by just filling up drinks and whatever. That is something I can do if I wake up earlier. And I think I'm gonna look at my emails, just get one thing off my to-do list done to start the day. This is slightly disappointing, but it all works out. And like I said, I want to be realistic with you guys. I want to show you guys the ups and downs, because when I do morning routines on this channel, they are realistic. They are what I actually do. However, obviously for the morning routine, I wake up and I film everything. Like, I schedule that out. I'm like, I'm gonna do a full morning routine this day. I wanted to show you guys the reality of like an everyday week. It's 9:30. I'm just like shaking and like freaked out and just like the whole thing. But I have not eaten dinner. I had this whole plan how I was gonna make like a really nice dinner because Jake's out, but clearly that's not happened. But it's okay. I'm not gonna let myself spiral. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna go downstairs and make a really quick dinner. I would not normally film this. I'm showing you the ups and downs, so I'm gonna make dinner. That is the sound of the garage down below. And I'm gonna use this nighttime routine to reset myself. Hey guys, I just wanted to come back and say hey, I've had dinner. Cat is back. Wait, she just wants to be held all the time. I think my lights are strobing. Shall I fix the lighting? Anyway, I just want to show you the setup for this evening. I'm in the bedroom. It's a little bit messy. I'm gonna have a nice shower. I'm gonna chill out. I have some Lush body wash. I talk about my red light a lot in videos, and I don't know if you can see, it's just down there. It's an Amazon LED light that is color changing that I have set to red, and I like to use it at night and when I'm reading. I've also got my laptop because I might try write just like a couple hundred words, but I'm gonna chill out in bed and wait. I'll turn off the light so I can show you what it looks like with the red light. You can't really see much at all, but it's really nice vibes. It is just enough light. I'm gonna light a candle. I'm gonna sit with the red light on. It has just gone past 11. I realize this is silly because you literally can't even see me in this lighting, but whatever. But this is why I love having a night routine like this, because no matter what happens during the day, if you have your night routine and your morning routine that you can control, it makes you feel a bit better. Good night. Good morning. I've just had a shower. I'm actually gonna fix my hair. I woke up about 9:30, 9:40 this morning, which I think is pretty good for a weekend. I have another cat yelling at me. I went to go read, but my Kindle wasn't charged and I couldn't get it to charge. Then this morning I read a little bit. Jake and I are going out. We're gonna do some skincare. I figured I would show you guys what I do in the mornings as my morning skincare. So starting off, I'm using my Trader Joe's facial toner. This is a rose water toner. And then basically, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, you can definitely tell, I've been having some breakouts on my chin is what it is. So I'm gonna use some retinol just on my chin. I don't really know too much about retinol, but this is the Versed one and it's meant to be a good beginner one because it's not too strong. So I'm gonna put it on my forehead and my chin, and then I just let it sit for a bit when I showered this morning, because I don't normally wash my face in the morning, but because I've been having issues with my chin, I did wash my face just with my, wait, I'll grab it, with my La Roche-Posay cleanser. I have a couple different cleansers I use. This is probably the most gentle one. It is my Versed cleanser, which I love, and I intend to bring this one traveling. My La Roche-Posay one is probably my second most gentle, and then I have this Japanese one, which is the Senka Perfect Whip, and this is what I tend to use at night. Now time for moisturizer. As always, I'm using my CeraVe moisturizing lotion. I am gonna try to avoid my chin area a bit. If you can hear any noises in the background, the cat is climbing all over, the cat being Coco, just like scratching stuff, but she's kind of scratching my nail file, so if she wants to file her own nails, that's cool. Anyway, I really like how this sort of sleep project where I really get into my sleep routines has been going, and I've been waking up earlier, which is just the best feeling, because literally that one day, what was it? It was like yesterday where I woke up late. It brought me back to that feeling of just feeling really bad when I wake up late. I'm gonna get some eye cream. I'm using the Versed brightening eye gel. Yeah, obviously you shouldn't beat yourself up if you wake up late, but personally I just don't feel good because I like miss half of the day. You know, if I don't focus on my sleep sleep routine. I have times where I wake up at like 11:30, and you know, you see all these people online who I love them and like I'm so happy for them and like I love their content, but they'll be like, oh, I'm sleeping in, I woke up at 10. For me, like if I sleep in, I can sleep the whole day, I can sleep through anything. And so I really need to put a lot of focus into this part of my routine. Reflecting and taking note of how different habits make you feel, like that is the biggest motivation to me, is the way I feel afterwards. I'm gonna put on some hand cream because my hands are feeling dry. This is my Ren Pure body lotion, and I'm just gonna put a bit of that on my hands, and I have taken the lid off because I just find it easier. So yeah, I don't know, I just think the biggest motivation for me is taking note of the way I feel, and I'm excited to get into more of this series. Now that I've been working on my sleep routine that I'm going to continue working on, I am going to work on other areas of my life to sort of get me out of this. It's not even a slump, but like I said, it's like we're going towards living my dream life, and we're working on individual habits and sort of aspects of my life that make up that. You know, parts of this week haven't been necessarily easy, and I think if I have those other habits around me to sort of hold me up and make me feel better, those things don't affect me as much. This is your sign to work on your sleep routine if you haven't already, or hopefully this video is at least in some way motivating or inspiring to you, because filming this video has definitely helped keep me accountable this week. Hi guys, so I just wanted to end off this vlog. It is about, actually that is a good question, what time is it? 5:30 on Sunday, and I just wanted to update you guys on how this week went. Also some things I've learned in this little experiment, in this sort of like episode 2 of my Dream Life vlog series. I know I don't look the best, and I've just got no makeup on, hair up. It's a Sunday, you know, and I want these vlogs to be really realistic and obviously romanticized, because especially something I'm gonna work on in these later vlogs once I've got the basics down is romanticize my life, but I also do want them to be super realistic and like just showing you guys what it's like when I'm working on stuff. But I wanted to tell you guys some like reflections. This has improved my life so much already. Getting in control of my sleep routine and kind of starting this journey has been so good. The number one thing I want to talk about is how reflecting on how I feel has actually been the most motivating thing for me, and that is first of all why I started doing this is because I woke up one day and I was just so sad. I've been reflecting on my own emotions and feelings and all that kind of stuff, and I use that as motivation. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like waking up at 8 AM, going to sleep at 10 PM or 9 PM or whatever. That is not where I've got in this week. Change doesn't have to be dramatic. If you want to make it a lifestyle change, I think starting with smaller incremental change is kind of more effective. In terms of going to sleep earlier, I think the big things are for me is first of all discipline. We're just saying like I don't need to start something right now, even if I haven't completed my to-do list. Just emptying my head, getting all the thoughts out. Particularly my bullet journals and stuff make this so much easier because I can just brain dump out all my thoughts. I can get everything onto the next day's daily page, and I can just say that's tomorrow's problem and go to sleep. Often I'm up late at night doing things I really want to do, and I should just make time for those earlier in the day. That is something I really need to focus on and learn. So something, I don't think I've mentioned this in this vlog, but something I also started doing this week is setting a 1 hour time limit on TikTok. And I don't know if I've actually stuck to this any of the days, because particularly this week I've had a lot of TikTok like work, and I've been getting really inspired with the content I'm posting over there. So I have gone over the limit, but once I go over the limit then it tells me like every 15 minutes I'm going over the limit. But I'm personally not the type of person who goes on TikTok late at night and that's what keeps me up. That's a habit I worked on way back in university, and honestly my reading habit, I replaced that habit, so I'm fine with that personally. But the issue is I use TikTok during the day, that takes up time for other stuff I want to do. And in terms of morning routine, I think you really need to analyze your own pressure points, and for me that is my phone. That is my #1 pressure point. So that is some of the stuff I've learned, and this has really just made me feel so much better, so much happier, and I'm really excited to get more into this vlog series. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a little like moon or stars emoji down below if you did get this far in the vlog. So if you did like this vlog, please do like, please do subscribe, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more in this getting my shit together, living my dream life series of vlogs.